Okay, so I've just left Botanical Gardens and I haven't been in years. I have been a few times before, but not for years. So it has changed quite a bit. So first of all, it's holiday season, so super busy because it is a family place. It is a touristy place. So it's so busy if you come during like the holidays and when the children break up from school, it's even more busy, obviously. So it's full of children and they have lots of special different events on, but they had like a full-on kiddies event on today. So as soon as I drove into the car park, you could hear full-blown rave. They had a rave on for kids, music for kids, games, party, disco, stories, loads on, and it was full on. The sound is very loud, so if you're sensitive to sound, maybe you might need noise cancelling headphones, and maybe your kids might need them, I don't know. So yeah, it is great like for kids and for families in that sense, but if you want to come here and you want to come when it's more quieter, I don't know when that is, so you might have to look it up or call them and ask them, and probably potentially not when the schools have broken up for holidays. It's probably quieter in winter. In fact, it's probably really beautiful in winter. So there's that, and the gardens are pretty and the flowers and that, but because it's so busy and so loud, it can be a bit of distraction. Well, it depends. I love being on my own and looking around on my own. I prefer my own company and being on my own. But when there's loads of groups of people, I find it like a little bit uncomfortable. So I did think it was lovely, like some of the nature and the flowers and the plants and the cactuses and all that. But a medicine cafe's there, and that's fine. But the things that have changed at Botanical Gardens is, so they did have koi fish, but to me they didn't look very happy where they were located. So they used to be in that pond bit, like in the I remember they used to be in the pond bit in the inside. And maybe they had to move them because too many people were probably throwing rubbish in the pond. I don't know what the reason is. I didn't ask anybody that worked there. So the koi fish, they put them in this like really weird dark like fish tank, and it kind of looked like a movie, like a bit like a horror film. I mean, in one ways it could have looked pretty cool, but the koi fish looked better in that pond thing before, or like the tropical plants are. Plus they did away with the peacocks, that was it. So I was like so excited to come here to look at the peacocks and the koi fish, and there was no butterfly house, and I think I heard somebody talk about the butterfly house and they're redoing it, or they're swapping some room around, or they're redoing some of the glass houses. So the butterfly house isn't like here at the moment. I don't know if they're doing away with it as well or not. That's something to find out. So the butterfly thing is gone for now. The koi fish are in this weird dark fish tank. I don't know if they're keeping them there and going to put them back. And there's no more peacocks. And it's so busy. So if you want to come, I mean, it's great if you want to come with your kiddies and their friends and they can run around. I guess it's like for family like entertainment. But I know that they do other events on here, so check it out, like for different like art things and learning about different types of gardening, and they do yoga here as well, but I don't know anything about that. However, I went to the gifty shop and they had a little like outdoor garden bit and another greenhouse that sold cactuses. So I got this cutie pie little ones, and I wonder if I could keep them alive. We'll see. Anyway, so this is what my one looked like. How cute is that? And I've already named them. This one is Cafe. That's Heathcliff. And the little one is Withering Heights, and it's surrounded by shells and little pebble stones. Isn't that adorable? Say hello to Cafe, Heathcliff and Withering Heights. Sniff sniff, whiff whiff, not a yum yum. Psychedelic baby. So yeah, that's what they're looking like. Prickly and fun and cute. I do think cactuses are beautiful. They're adorable. And some of the plants were really cool, and the trees. And the lily pads and some of these beautiful plants and flowers are awesome. It does sort of, it's inspiring to do your own garden as well. I'm sure, well, it depends how you look at it. If you want it to be there for your kids, then it's a fun day out for kids. But if you want it to be more tranquil, come at the quieter times. Although there are like lots of little benches everywhere and stuff that you can zone out on for a bit. Have a lie down, meditate, do some earthing, do some grounding. Very important, all that jazz. But yeah, it was a good day out, but I did feel overwhelmed with how many people there are. However, I still enjoyed it. It was still good, and it was inspiring to see all the plants and that for more gardening sessions for me. And I'm happy with my little Cafe, Heathcliff and Withering Heights cacti. But I am literally zoning out, burn out, and about to shut down, but I can't shut down just yet. I'm gonna have to do that when I get home, because I've got to drive all the way home first, because my plan is to fit 65 minutes in an hour. Yeah, it's just made me, I don't know if any other ADHDers do this shit, but I overthink shit and I overplan shit. So sometimes I have days where I just crash out, and then I have other days where I overplan, and then I feel like I can fit too much in one day when really I can only just do one thing, or no things. And it just made me think of that song, Burn Fetish by Ideas and Abilities, and there's like a line in the song, I mean the lyrics are off the wall insane. This song is like a masterpiece. Listen to it. It's called, I'll leave a link below in the description, but it's called Burn Fetish. It's by Ideas and Abilities, and there's a line where he's like, squeeze 65 minutes in an hour, and it makes me think of me. But there's so many, it's a really like interesting song lyrically. Like the guy was a genius, but like Mikey died at like 28. But the craziest thing, when I discovered Ideas and Abilities, right, what happened was I was looking into the music and the songs, and like he's also, so Mikey is also Oliver Hart, and he was also in other groups. So it's Idea and Abilities, almost like hip hop, grunge. I'm gonna hyperfixate on this now, but when I googled about him, it said that he was like Irish and Lebanese descent, right? And I'm Irish and Lebanese, like I'm Irish, English and Lebanese. But not just that, he's a Scorpio and I'm a Scorpio, which is quite interesting and fascinating. And I always feel like some of his energy is so similar to mine, like he could be like, I don't know, it's so interesting. So this is it, now I'm deep thinking, but it's almost like a male version of me in a sense. I've got leaves in my hair because I've been lying down. I lied down in the middle of this bloody bamboo, like corridor, like a bamboo. It was really pretty, but in the background they were playing all these children's nursery rhymes. It was really surreal. I mean, I literally felt like I was tripping. Like, literally, it's so fucking psychedelic when you're walking around the botanical gardens. But in the background, they've got all like these, like children's rave, like nursery rhyme songs on. But however, see you later. Take it easy. Kapow.